Michael Jordan is among the famous athletes who have climbed the success ladder to the top, and because of that, he made a lot of money during his NBA career. However, MJ's wise investments during retirement gives him more wealth and fortune than he ever had during his playing days. In this video, we will take a look on how he earns and spends his millions. Let's start from his early life. Michael Jeffrey Jordan was born in Brooklyn, New York on February 17, 1963. Dolores, his mother, worked in finance, and James R. Jordan Sr., his father, was an equipment supervisor. The family moved to Wilmington, North Carolina when Michael was a toddler. Michael studied at Elmsley A. Laney High School in Wilmington, where he participated in basketball, baseball, and football. As a sophomore, he famously tried out for the varsity basketball team, but was turned down because he was only 5 feet 11 inches tall. Enraged by the rejection, MJ dedicated himself to excelling on the junior varsity squad. He grew 4 inches over the summer between his sophomore and junior years, and so won a position on the varsity squad team. Michael lit up the varsity team, scoring 25 points per game his junior and senior years. He was picked as a senior to participate in the 1981 McDonald's All-American game, where he scored 30 points. Okay, let's discuss 10 ways how MJ earns and spends millions. So, are you ready, peeps? Coming in at number 10, the Air Jordan brand. The Air Jordan line brand of sneakers and clothing, which he launched in Chicago in 1984, is one of the most well-known income streams. This brand is so famous that without it, the name Jordan may not be as famous as it is today. Owned by Nike, MJ earned $100 million alone from royalties in 2015, and this increased to $150 million by 2020, when he was earning Nike over $4 billion annually. All of these amounts make Air Jordan one of the most successful athlete-owned brands of all time. Okay, at number 9, Michael Jordan's Steakhouses and 1000 North Restaurants. Food is a product that will always sell, regardless of what happens in the world. For example, while the pandemic led many businesses to close, the food industry remained unaffected or even thrived in certain areas, as it is essential. A prudent investor diversifying his portfolio would not have passed up this chance, and that includes MJ. He is the co-founder of 1000 North, a premium waterfront restaurant in Jupiter, South Florida, which was inaugurated in 2018. Its exact location is at the Jupiter Harbor Marina, which means it can be visited by either a boat or a car. However, the sky is the limit for the continuously developing basketball player, as he owns 3 additional steakhouses. There is one in Chicago, one in Connecticut, and one in Washington, and all are elite restaurants providing outstanding American food. All right, moving on to number 8, we have Gulfstream Jet Air Jordan. It's no surprise that the former Chicago Bulls basketball star has a private jet, a luxury that some of today's richest basketball players can enjoy. After all, Jordan can afford to skip the lineups at airport ticket counters because he is a billionaire, the first billionaire athlete in history. After customization, he purchased the Gulfstream G550 jet for $61.5 million. It has the famous Jumpman logo as well as his jersey number, amount of championship titles, and initials, MJ, on the plane's body. In 2017, he decorated the jet's body with an Air Jordan elephant print design, giving it the look of a flying sneaker, but MJ probably wouldn't have it any other way. With the Air Jordan elephant motif, it seems to be a flying sneaker. At number 7, we have the Yacht Life. Flying in class on his own jet plane was a decision Jordan took freely, but the greatest of all time, GOAT, is reputed to detest having his boat rocked. But with a little prodding from his second wife, Yvette Prito, he bought his first boat, Mr. Terrible, for $21 million. Perhaps the name was chosen to represent his zealous entrepreneurial spirit. Who could tell? Nevertheless, he may have developed a taste for the water after all, because he shortly after leased an $80 million yacht dubbed Joy. She was larger than Mr. Terrible, an estimated 229 feet long with 5 decks and a basketball court, so Mr. Jordan could remain in shape while at sea, in addition to being quite costly. At number 6, we have real estate investments. Real estate investments are essential to a billionaire's portfolio. all of the elite private jets and vessels are interested in real estate. Michael Jordan has 4 multi-million-dollar homes in different spots across America, beginning with one in Utah, another in Chicago, and 2 in Charlotte, North Carolina. Some of them are still accessible, and they are all personalized with MJ touches. His 32,000 square foot Chicago home has been advertised for $19 million, while his Utah house has been marketed for $7.5 million since 2019. Okay, we move on to number 5, Jordan's car collection. The first thing any man would do after winning a large amount of money is to get a good car. A stylish automobile is essential for a man like MJ who wants to roll in style. So, from the beginning of his career in the 1980s to the present, Jordan has amassed an impressive collection of sports cars, including the Chevrolet C4, a Porsche 930 Turbo Cabriolet, a 1991 Toyota Land Cruiser, an Aston Martin, and his most new additions, a McLaren Mercedes SLR 722 and a Bugatti Veyron Seigneur. Okay, friends, I hope you're enjoying this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel Bounty Lux to watch more amazing videos in the future. If you have any questions so far, tell us in the comments below. Now at number 4, owner of the 2311 Racing NASCAR team. If we had to pick 3 things that MJ enjoys, they would be basketball, fast vehicles, and huge business. Michael Jordan is a professional with the ability to transform his passion into a profitable enterprise. Like basketball, he turned his passion for fast vehicles into a business. Michael Jordan and minority partner Denny Hamlin stated later that year in September that they would be creating their own Cup team that will compete professionally in 2021, validating the suppositions about summers of 2020. The NASCAR team was dubbed 2311 Racing during MJ's basketball jersey number. At number 3, the Charlotte Hornets basketball team. Although the player has exited the game has not exited the player. During his time as a member of the Chicago Bulls from 1984 to 1993, the guy identified as the greatest of all time, GOAT, has demonstrated his world-class abilities to the rest of the world. Even when he left the Washington Wizards in 2003, you were sure that his love of basketball never faded. So that in 2019, he became a 97% owner of the Charlotte Hornets basketball team. According to Forbes, before Michael Jordan bought the team, they were generating $39 million off of $240 million in revenue. After he purchased it for $180 million, their worth increased to $1.5 billion after playing only 3 playoffs. At number 2, Dapper Labs Investment. Was it forgotten that Michael is a wise businessman who always makes the proper investments? It's as though everything he touches turns to gold. He became one of the newest members of a $305 million investment in Dapper Labs in March 2021. Dapper Labs is the company that gave birth to the NBA Top Shot, a not-for-profit NFT platform that leverages blockchain technology to allow users to trade virtual basketball cards in the form of their favorite players' best footage, called Moments. Kevin Durant, 2 Chainz, and Will Smith have joined MJ as new investors. Their combined investments lifted Dapper Labs worth $2.6 million. At number 1, Cincoro Tequila. MJ did it again in 2019 when he co-founded Cincoro Tequila with Jeannie Buss, Wes Edens, Amelia Fazzolari, and fellow billionaire and Boston Celtics majority owner Wyatt Grousbeck. The name Cincoro is a combo of the Spanish word for 5, cinco, and gold, and it was formed to offer a smoother, more refined version of tequila than what is already available. Only in July 2021 was Amelia Fazzolari, CEO of Cincoro Tequila, celebrating over tequila sales that had more than quadrupled since the previous year. Michael Jordan looks to have struck gold once more with Cincoro. As of 2021, Michael Jordan's net worth is $2.2 billion. During MJ's career to date, he has earned $1.4 billion in pre-tax endorsement dollars. In addition, he earned around $93 million from an NBA salary. He lost $170 million in a divorce settlement with his first wife. Michael Jordan's biggest investment in his career has been his ownership stake in the Charlotte Hornets. In 2010, he paid $175 million for a controlling share in the team. In 2019, he sold a minority portion of his shareholding to an investment team in a transaction valued at $1.5 billion. If you're looking to challenge yourself and take a course that will teach you to become part of this digital revolution, well, then you can click on the link in the description below this video, and that will take you over there so you can learn more information about this course. We highly recommend it. With this, it is time to wrap up the list of the 10 ways MJ had made his wealth. I hope that you found the list quite informative and also satisfactory. If you liked the content, share it among your friends and comment down below which point on the list surprised you the most. And keep coming back to Bounty Lux for more interesting lists and updates on lifestyle and entertainment by subscribing to the channel. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Bye.